What's up, guys? Powerbang here. I have a split episode for you today. Some awesome Town Hall 10 war attacks. We're starting out in WHF2. We've got WHF2 versus the Dark Avengers in their midseason CWL matchup. WHF2 getting the victory, 3-star win over the Dark Avengers. So awesome job to the guys there. Let's go ahead, jump straight into an attack, and we'll go ahead and watch Red do his thing. So Red starts his attack in the upper left side of this base, and check out this army composition, guys. 7 wizards, 3 Valkyries, couple of baby dragons, 3 of them, and 11 hog riders. Hogs at Town Hall 10. Absolutely loving this composition. Let's see what he can do with it right now. We've got a nice little base here. Got the Island Inferno sweepers guarding them. Pretty standard for what you're seeing in a lot of the Town Hall 10 base designs right now. And you've got a line of air defenses straight through the middle of the base. You know, not really guarding the sides, but you can see all those air traps out there, kind of trying to trick the attacker a little bit. So what Red decides to do is just hog this dang thing. He trims out an entire side, dropping in the baby dragons there, making sure that it's a narrow runway right through this core and those hogs aren't going to get distracted. So Giant comes in to tank just in case for those wall breakers, opens up the wall, and that's going to give an opportunity now for that queen to go all the way around here and start working on that Inferno tower. That's the goal anyways. We'll see if she goes out and grabs that army camp. I don't know if she will. No, she doesn't. Ignores it. She's going to wrap in and start going after this base. Now she goes out and gets the camp. Queen, I love you. I absolutely love you. You are something special, a special snowflake, if you will. So air defense goes down. Tesla goes down. She is on to the good stuff now. Inferno down. That is the biggest key. You see he's got a freeze spell in the army camp, and he's got the Inferno up top that he's going to target with that. So jump spell down into the compartment this queen goes. Instead of her staying in her compartment there, she's going to just jump into this one that the jump spell is not accessing. So the king actually has to beat through the wall. Go figure. He goes back around the outside. Luckily, the king lures him back in, and the barbarians that split off from him are going to go ahead and have a shot at that Dark Spell Factory. So here comes the CC. It looks like a Laloon, and then from the top side, 2 Teslas and the Inferno, both frozen. Heal spell there waiting. Those hogs eat double giant bombs on each side of the Inferno tower, but it doesn't matter. Triple giant bomb there. He's able to take that down. The hog riders work through that section pretty much with ease. It looks like the queen is finally going to take the jump spell after this balloon goes down, hop into the core, and at this point, things are pretty much assured. That Expo up there has low health from the baby dragons at the start. Hogs pick it up, and we've got cleanup over here with the wizards. Beautifully done. Even swags the poison spell as well as a wizard and a couple wall breakers, guys. So really, really strong attack here from Red. Let's go ahead and look at another Town Hall 10 attack where we're going to see another 3-star in a little bit different manner. All right, we're back with the next attack. Look who's back. Look who's back. It's Red. He's back with a 6-pack, ladies and gents. He's coming at 10 Schwarz from the Dark Avengers, and in come the golems here from the upper side of this base. Couple hog riders in behind, and he's just clearing out some pathing right now to make sure that those golems, once the wall is open here, he's probably going to wall break that upper corner just like so. Now those golems are going to path to the air defense and then over to this left side, and he can actually direct them a little bit better with the jump spell here. So there's the jump spell. You're going to see them have a chance to go for the Inferno. The whole core is going to be opened up. So in we go. 3 unbroken golems with the heroes coming in behind. There's a nice rage spell, and now the king, queen, everything looking real good. Out comes the CC. Poison spell is going to come down for the baby dragon and dragon. Wizard's going to get his as well. So into the compartment we go. King wraps around, uses the ability, and he's going to get that, holy crap, not quite, almost gets the Inferno, but the queen lures him away. That's okay, because the queen is down at this point, and now the friendly queen working her way through this base. Now, the goal here is to get the Inferno, get 2 air defenses. As you can see, she's about to hop the wall here after this builder hut goes down, and she will be locked on. Oh, nope, she's not going to go over the wall, because it's much easier to go through. Freaking queens. Anyways, from the right side, here we come. We've got the Lava Hound doing some tanking, and the balloons perfectly done on the beginning of that ring, making sure that all of those balloons make it to the inner portion there. That pathing could have been horrendous around that Tesla farm, but the heal spell keeps everything up and alive. He starts to sandwich it on the bottom here. Everything's getting crushed. Last real threat in this base is that air defense, and would you look at that, it's down. So in we go, free spell down to the Inferno Tower, and look at the pathing of those balloons. Expo down, all of them straight to the Inferno. Backside taken care of, the Wizard Tower and the Tesla are distracted. A whole bunch of balloons left, guys. That is fantastic stuff. Very good looking attack. This was through the air using Laloon as a primary component, but 3 golems to help with that deep push into the base, getting an Inferno, 2 air defenses, the Queen, the CC, and a whole bunch of other value there. So we've seen hogs, we've seen balloons with a really heavy kill squad. What other kinds of attacks are we going to see? Let's hop over to WHF right now. They've got an active war going on against 6 Schlitzes for their CWL matchup. Let's go ahead and check that out right now. So we're over here in WHF for their war against Spartan's Legacy in the CWL. Check this trick out that Tisdale uses. He uses a boulder to go ahead, skip the rocks onto the air defense. Kind of externally placed, he's doing this on 2 sides. See, over here is happening the same thing. Problem is, the Collector has less hit points than the air defense, so it goes down first. Well, what now? Check that out. Quake, taking out the remaining hit points of that air defense, gets it on 2 different sides, so for the cost of 12 camp space and 2 different boulders, he's able to get 2 air defenses taken care of, so that's super, super efficient. You're going to see the Queen use a Rage to keep those healers up, and she's basically going to pop that ability early, going at 4 big-time point defenses, taking them all out, and continues the walk. We got the Dragon up there, taking out some key defense here. He's trying to get the Mortar as well as the Archer Tower, but only going to get the Mortar as he does land on an unfortunate Seeking Air Mine there. So the goal here, now that the air defense is down by the Queen, that's 3 air defenses down, guys. We've got the balloons coming in. He's trying to take out this Expo because that point defense can be pretty harmful for his dragons. Now, the dragons in the army camp are deployed now up here, a couple of those creating a funnel on those storages, and then you're going to see the bulk of the dragons come down in the middle, and they will be forced straight down that runway towards the Queen. The Queen will lure them in even further, but the splash damage and the Inferno Tower multi-target damage really doesn't do much to the dragons. Now, the way he's taking out the 4th and final air defense, guys, surgically targeting those balloons in there, dropping them in behind a Lava Hound, gonna take that out. Very, very nice and easy. Here it goes. The Lava Hound blows up, but the last air defense is now in ruins. Done. Balloons about to die off, but the dragon's still up, and most of them near full health. So they start working on the Inferno Towers. The Queen is walking, and now we've got the King from the bottom as well, it looks like. And wouldn't you know it, that Queen, she has no chance of dying at this point. There's 2 different defenses locked onto her. The only things that are firing at the dragons right now, 1 Expo, 1 whoa, look at that late CC lure there. So that is good stuff. The dragon's gonna get a little distracted on bottom, but we've got those upper dragons doing business, taking out the Expo here. Gets a little bit close towards the end, but honestly, the Queen would have finished it up at some point anyways. But the dragon taking out the Expo, gonna get the sweepers here as well, and that is going to do it. So really nice work to Tisdale here. We'll fast forward through the rest of it. Let's look at one more dragon attack from the WHF guys. We've got Aussietron here against LDP7 over at Spartan's Legacy, and Aussie's got a really nice attack plan here. He's got builder huts in the 4 corners, so something to take notice of and make sure that he takes those out. So he drops an archer early down there on the bottom and goes straight at this air defense and the point defense here with the Queen. He's trying to take that out and then continue the walk with the Queen around the side of the base. Now look at the bowler here. Check that out. He's got the skip damage again on the air defense. Unfortunately, gets it about halfway health, a little bit less than half, but is again going to fall a little bit short on that. But he's got a plan for it. Don't you worry. From the left, he's doing some funneling right now with the wizards, with the archers that are outside of the range of any defense, so things looking good on that front. Here comes the CC lure. He's got the hound and the balloon outside, and he's going to drop that new bigger radius poison spell there. That's going to make sure that balloon goes down well before it's in range of the Queen, and she actually dies. That's something to take note of. Now the poison spell, it used to be if you drop the radius at your Queen, the balloon would, not be able to get a bomb off before because the drop rate was so slow. Now that it's so fast, if the balloon gets to your Queen, she dead. So you better drop that poison well in advance of the balloon actually getting into where the radius will be, and you'll be able to take that balloon out with ease. So the Queen continues to walk. Another rage spell used here. Here's the haste on the bottom. Haste spell, he's going to get those balloons in. Just one bomb drop is all he needs. and he's able to take out the second air defense. Now he's working his way towards a third air defense. Up on the upper right, we've got this exposed one up here, guys, and the reason they have them so exposed, I know a lot of you guys look at this and say, oh, well, that base is super easy. It's really not. It's a lot more complex than that. It is an exploit that you can take advantage of when you see a base like this, but the reason these are so far apart is because it's less value that a kill squad is going to get by attacking a certain side of your base. So if they come from one corner, there's no real way to get two air defenses because they're so far apart. So that's why you see that happen. They still are going to have, you know, different key objectives to worry about. Check the queen in the core now. She is inside of that Inferno Tower range just barely after hopping the wall, so she's going to have to use an unfortunate ability here, taking out everything else. She's finally going to step out of range. The healers are going to get her healed up, but the dragons coming in from the bottom just absolutely smoking this base. There's really not a whole lot of concern right now. Last rage spell goes down as the queen is trapped in the moat over there. Looks like the dragons get to the Inferno and they do take it out. Nice work on that. Only one air targeting defense, that's a point defense left up in this base. That is your archer tower here. Again, guys, the queen is the only real, you know, there's nothing that can take her down at this point. So really nice work to Aussie getting it done. Let's look at one more raid, guys. We've got another air attack to showcase of Town Hall 10 action versus Town Hall 10 action. I know you guys have been wanting to see this. In this example, we have Chewbacca, and Chewbacca is going to hit this base. It's a little bit lower weight Town Hall 10. This is a newer Town Hall 10. He's got level 2 Infernos. But in from the right, you see a giant come down, tanking for a couple of wizards, and the goal here is to just kind of create a nice little funnel and get this mortar taken down, and it looks to be successful. That's opened up some pathing here to the air defense, but you're going to see everything kind of enter from the upper right. Down comes a golem, tanking for the queen. She starts on the edge, is going to start working her way to the center of the base. Look at the baby dragon on the corner of the top there, and it's going to be creating a funnel so that queen does not walk around. Eventually, when the time is right, you're going to see a jump spell come down over the junction here in just a moment after these wall breakers open up the wall. But check this out. Golems walk all the way down the wall to the Tesla farm here. Here's the wall breakers opening up the wall just like so. Now the golems can get into this base, and look at the junction in the middle there. He can actually open up all of that, chooses to leave it short to focus on one side of the base. Remember, guys, you don't always want to open up everything with the jump spell because he could have easily dropped it on top of the archer spell and opened, or the archer tower, the archer spell, that'd be interesting. But he could get everywhere. But check that out. It looks like the bowlers and the Valks, they're able to get over there and do, you know, a significant amount of damage, but there's a free spell, misses the Tesla with it. But that's going to be just fine. It looks like the king and everything else push deep into this base. Really good push, and in comes the Laloon portion right now. It looks like one of the hounds explodes. Haste spells kind of get everything through, and they are going to directly target that Inferno Tower. So it is down at this point. No Inferno Tower threat left, and a heal spell is going to heal up all of these balloons. The only real threat left is this Wizard Tower here. It's locked on to the Lava Hound at first, then once it blows up, it switches to the balloons, but they're in a heal, so it does not matter. Rage Spell gets him through the rest of this thing, really smashing it up good. Chewbacca getting it done, guys. That's another air attack, and again, the Hogs are in the right situation, as we saw earlier from Red. They are, you know, workable, but the air is truly where the value is in this game, and I know a lot of people are interested in the dragons since we are having an event right now. So that, you know, some good examples in this episode for the dragons, and also the Laloon, which is the most common thing at every town hall level right now and the strongest attack in the game. So hopefully you guys like the examples in this episode. Chewbacca getting it done here for 3 stars on PL Samson. Thank you guys for tuning in. Smack the like button if you enjoyed it. Feel free to check back a little bit later. I might have some more for you on these wars. We will have to check in and find out soon. Anyways, this is Powerbang. I'm signing out, guys. Take care, and we will see you soon.